Hello and welcome to Fantasy XIV. No, I don't think you can. On me, since I don't really know you that well, yes, on Shadow, probably not. Was good for you, great, there, yeah. The rest you are ready to begin. Oh crap, I forgot where I left off last time. I didn't even finish my morning coffee. Very well. Let us not keep the young swagging any longer. Alrighty. Are you certain you wish to fight her alone? That is Aurelia you face. Ah, what better way to twist my medal? Pray allow me to attempt my first round unaided. After all, it was the hero legend that led me to join science to begin with. Without Aurelia to inspire my efforts, I would not have been half the warrior I am today. Point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake, well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Hello? Have you begun yet? Have you? Okay. You know, what? Who are, who are all these people? And I heard you about sparring match and I told everyone I could find. So you could use your crowd to cheer you on. Yes, and there's still more to come. When I mentioned Aurelia's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my unpopularity seems to be a sickle shade in your comparison. You'd best claim victory, bring off light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. Well, our teacher wanted to be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. You can win, Mr. Boulder. Oh, we shall soon see. On your guard. Zone. 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 Such Sport, der TS Weltklasse. I gotta throw rocks at him. I didn't even start my coffee today. It's that early for me. Mate, are you okay? That doesn't look so good. Help! You have missed me, I yelled. It was incredible. She beat them both in the same time. The movie got closer already. Man kan defeat the Guardian of Eurasia. I see why I sent you to deal with the primals. I've much work to do if I attempt the same. It's currently 8 AM, yes. 8:30, few minutes. Impressive as also Aurelia. This ever was a pleasure to witness the spectacle of the martial prowlers. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength to keep the perils in the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea. Yes, that is a more fitting title. Do you recall when we first met? It was a memorial service for the Battle of Cartina. At the time, I was yet attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abundant, and yet the offer I expend towards the solution was phosphorus and half-hearted. I thought the Oceans are foolish and childish people. Consider the shambles their home was in. Would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear alliance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. Vegas, a single-minded military invasion, preclude any such ditch? Something on ice? Such. Oh, there was a. It actually looked like Stitch right there on my screen because there was a fly on the U. And it's a switching of loyalties, of course. Bred not for a desire to continue grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm with fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. It was you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible. It was you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grand desire brought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people. These wonderful, often infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow, only to drag themselves back to defeat to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe grandfather's admiration for his extinguishable courage grew to a fervent wish, a wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in part of a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. I too will endeavor to take up the mantle of Guardian of Eorzea, champion these people who toil towards a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. Troubles that plague us are a scale that cannot be solved by science of Seldon alone. No, what needed is to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the Asians in a new, expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray let us continue our discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. Oh wow, R. There's something in my help. They could all be not in the Rising Stones. Woohoo! Okay, right now I'm just confused. Why are there so many people here? It's way too early. Don't know why they put this area as an instance. Yeah. Off you know. Thank you for coming, Aurelia. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the formation of a new organization, a group we shall brave the You have a truly united Eorzea. Pray forgive me if I tread over all ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the Seven Astral Area, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord which seeks to bring the paid forces of Eorzea together in a single entity. A reunified grand company, if you will. The military might of such an position would be drawn from every corner of the land, directed against a threat that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet, while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is untributed, the logistics of its information have become the source of endless debate. And the longer the discussion continues, the more I sense the impetus towards unification draining away. Thus I have been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be such a smaller scale than what we hoped it will eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner and of unrestricted operation according to the science. This will hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberation. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assure fears of the misuse by placing the fleeting organization under authority of the Ascendant. The science worked tirelessly to protect the Earth and its people. But as you yourself have witnessed with the real future's world, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. With this new company under Science Command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing our formidable talents. The goal of my organization, those of the science, are ultimately identical, point constituted by all concerns. But I can move forward with establishing a special to the truth bordering spanning Grand Company. This is yet necessary that I visited three leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask you for your company me on the journey, and attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged with the bureaucratic formality. Thank you. Reassuring indeed to know that the bringer of light and her discerning eye will be selected our future allies. Our first destination will be Limsa Laminsa. Let us rendezvous at Bulbacor. I hope the audio is now better than the last few streams, because there was actually a problem with the audio. It's so dark that my voice thing doesn't even realize that I'm talking. Wow. Okay, hold on, let me put on some light. Maybe now I'm talking. Or not. Apparently not. Tell me, dear software, what is the problem that I shall not talk? Yeah, was that really now the... no. Okay, it just doesn't like me right now. Okay. Got it. Time for... That is good to hear. Workroll. There's alternate. Alternate! Ah, there you are. I'm ready to ascend to the bridge and speak with Admiral... You can't speak this name. But Admiral and I are finalizing permissionary boundaries and taking apartment. I would have to begin recruiting the person earnest. I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through the various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of the opportunity. As for the potential members, this is no matter should they already be pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it. And you needn't do range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are polluted with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you're satisfied with your refugee effort, meet me at the airship ticket counter, if we might prepare for the next leg of our journey. Hi hi. Sprinting! Go, 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 go. No one here, okay. Here. An organization with the freedom to operate with territorial impunity? I must say it, your proposal intrigues me. But the Krakens well know that there is a time to act and a time to watch. And I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category. As the Nazi organization? Yes, I have heard the information of the trial company that was offering. This would rain, however, that I must decline the invitation. The commander of the air jackets and the protector of Lim Solominza, I must needs receive my full attention. Okay. Well, in the beginning, always Gridania. I don't really have a reason for that other than a personal preference. I like cities in the woods that live with the forest in unison. It's just a beautiful view in that aspect. And I'm surely don't want to have a scholar as starting class, and I want to start as a healer. That is also a point. But if it wouldn't matter what starting class you had, I would still choose Gridania simply because it's a beautiful city. I mean, I like Limsa. Water city, okay, more or less a water city. It's nice, but not as beautiful as the city in the forest. And I dislike Uldar, even though I'm way too much in Uldar. I just don't like sand. Ryle! Well, if it ended earlier, I didn't forget to eventually brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcut to the Titan's bedchamber. You remember Orion, don't you? Formerly our company of heroes. 3 whistles at the Blonde's Plague. Aye, it ain't often attract me also limbs for a retreat. But I'm alright, glad I did. How fair these days? You're looking to put together a new crew? Top to work! Ha, sounds like a lucky does. Alright, Les, got me in. I hear you have got the spell repertoire, but I ain't ready to climb into the grave just yet. Ah! Okay, I'm happy that I see Real again. And yes, I actually remembered him from the lake. That is actually the reason why I'm currently playing a bunny. Okay, sorry, a Viera. Because every other class that I play is just Aura. Lizard supremacy. I'm not interested in cat girls. I like my lizards more. But Shadow is a cat girl, not a cat boy. And since I now reread your comment, she is not an aura. She is a different non-playable species that you can actually see in the White Mage quest. There are more of them. She isn't an aura. Oh, I can't say what she is right now. Hold on, I gonna Google that right now.
Very.
Shadow, good that you are here right now. Kane Senna, what race is she again?
Oh, those white mages, dude.
She's a patrol. There, I just went on the wiki.
I
And good
love
morning.
how I join in and you begin to talk about me.
We already talked before that. A predicus
Yes,
of United Ores in Crit Company. While I do admire your scout with her benediction, my responsibilities are here and Nino than Vermelis. Keep me close into the forge. I have not the time to be trusting rapsing hitters beyond Uncle Costa Run. Should you require my skills as an Amber, however, I might be willing to accept some special missions. Yeah, okay, Kane Sana is an Patrol. Sadly not an Aura.
Because Auras didn't exist back in 2.0.
Yep.
Oh.
In 1.0. She was a 1.0 character.
Yeah. Yeah, like the chat is not that used, so I can just see what happened in the chat all the time.
What?
Oh, did I sleep? Well, I don't know.
Hey. Und bloody hell, you think you're talking to a Thailander? I'm a pirate. Oh, this is a Frau. Shit. Eh? With your bloody hell, you think you're talking to a Thailander? I'm a pirate. You know, some sorting knight and shining blade. If you're looking for a fair life righteous to flop, try knocking on the day in the cavern store. Okay. We got one person. A good. Damn. Since when are the sloughs here?
I've been there for long.
Goddamn sloughs invading. Invading limbs on Lumin. Linsa. Odin, help me. I cannot speak.
So what were you talking about me?
We had it about races, and since Elias made a joke that you are a cat boy, I just said you are a cat girl, actually.
Yeah.
Since Lucina is 10.
Yes.
And good morning. How did you sleep?
Not
Good, okay.
I don't know. I had a weird dream. I was in Italy.
Okay, just that you know, I'm currently recording, so I don't think that you want to talk about it right now.
It's okay, it's safe for work.
Okay, if you say so. Aurelia, are you recruiting went for actress? I'm curious to ask how many proposals was received. by the rough and reeky folk of Lemminster. Ah, a member of a legendary company of heroes indicated its interest. Stunning. I knew enlisting the aid was their right choice. You could have imposed your crimes with such an elusive character. I too was to take my task. The Admiral considered to sign all the documents required to her approval. I can only hope that my visit with the Elder there proceeds smoothly. Pray continue to Britannia at your own pace. I shall await your drive at Norfolk's Altar.
But yes, I have a cat girl because I actually don't know why I made a cat girl, and I don't know. I actually forgot why I created it. It's been a while, okay?
Basically, glamour. That is the most reason why I actually play female characters. You can just dress them better. There's just so much more glamour for females. Way too early right now.
Yes. I'm just eating fucking little biscuits.
I haven't eaten today.
God damn it, no.
Currently drinking my coffee. I had a shower. Washed some clothing. Then I started streaming. And I didn't read him right now. I can think where person X will be. I really think I know where person X will be.
Do you remember?
No, I actually don't remember.
Oh.
Since I never played those quests right now.
Oh. I don't know.
Since Skip and so. Oh god, can it truly be you? I have. By what a figure of fortune was the first face I see upon release be yours? Could it be that you don't remember me? It is I, Laurentius, the man whose crimes you expose. I was a whaler, a regular patron at Buskerus. Ah, yes, I remember. Well, of course you do. I was began to wondering if Garwell had changed me. More than I realized. I have not any particular wish to recognize by my shameful conduct. Let's set my past, I'd better. I suppose. What are you, adventurer? What business brings you to this part of Britannia? Recruiting, eh? What's the policy on reformed convicts? As the matter stands, the wood whalers will have no more to do with it. This must be the second choice I was looking for. Reverend, that's all you say? I shall leave at once. I shall not regret this, I promise you. I'm a changed man. Oh, maybe? Maybe not. I'm unsure. Now that I'm currently looking for one person, and I don't want to find just one person because I would actually attack him if I knew what happened. I don't even know the start story, I'm already angry at him. The moment Final Fantasy storytelling is so good, you don't need the context, you just know that you hate him. This is not often a guild officer like myself gets recruited. And this company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise, but its duties appear less than focused. I must refuse the invitation until such time as the organization is more organized. It's kind of funny how the people in a fantasy world are more polite when it comes to canceling something than the actual people in real life.
Yeah.
They don't say that that they will not do anything. No, they just keep silent. Because fuck you and fuck everyone around you. You don't need an answer. You just need to wait.
Or you are like an Ishgard who killed Auras because they thought they were dragons. Smile.
You would offer this old man a place in the company of champions? I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young mistress, but I cannot accept. I have sworn to abide to your whatever scant years remain me, and I bear responsibility for the evil my lads has brought upon this land. I really wanted to have you in the company, old man. Oh man. Kind of sad.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it was during the 3rd or 4th Astral or Umbral era where Ishgard actually... Well, the Auras left from the east to go to somewhere new. And, well, they came to Ishgard. We're like, alright, let's find a new job there, like, get a new life.
I remember you.
And then, well, you know what happened next. They're being killed because the Ishgardians thought they were dragons. The FF14 law can be so dark sometimes.
Yeah. Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let us return to the guild and rest at a tournament that gives up on you for good. I'm very sorry, we are just... Oh, really, isn't it? There's been some time since our path crossed outside of Cobblebell Mines. Why, you were barely more than a novice adventurer then, but look how far you've come. Madame tells me it was you who felt the fears in Black Wolf. And now you seek the 100 souls to fill the ranks of a new order? Well, your cause is undoubtedly just, and my old companion here would much relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I will do it. This is the very thing I spent my entire adventuring career working towards. I shall join your company as soon as I've sent Ulysses safely home. Remember you. Nice are the actual peoples that I remember from previous things in the story are right now those that I recruit. That's nice. Run, fat cat, run!
By the way, I have a PDF datei from the first book from Eosera and so something, the book. A PDF datei.
Then, gimme. I want it. No!
How much big it is? Yeah, it's 62 megabytes. It's a bit too big for Discord. So...
Well, we have Google.
Yeah.
We have Google Drive, so let's do it over there.
I can give now some history lesson about Eosera, if you want.
That would actually be nice, but... Okay, it's still half an hour. Wait, Stiffer? Yes, okay. Yes! Nice, I have the title now. I forgot that you actually have got the title when you do the story quest. But there's Aurelia. For my part, the elder CTO was most amenable to our requirements. A former woodweiler and a second decent adventurer? Our company will not lack a variety. That much is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. Shall we strike to Oldar whilst the iron is hot? Let us meet you at the Royal Promenade and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. And apparently, yes, he is one of those people. Well, what should I say? I'm not surprised. That a bastard comes from the city that is used by small people.
Interestingly, back in the day, the three big companies had each their own coin,
Yeah.
but only until the sixth Umbral Calamity, it was changed. Well, they literally had a goddamn economy crash.
Okay, hold on. I need to write something down. MG Rex, thanks! I wanted to write it down right now because I said against something and small people. I don't want to call it especially Lalafels because there are some Lalafels that are actually good. But there are too many, way too many Lalafels that just kick them. Throw the baby.
Kick the baby.
Kick the baby.
Okay, how about I name how the astral calamities and astral errors are called? The first one was called the first Umbral Error, Calamity of Wind.
Oh god, they are everywhere in the city.
Let me read right now what happened in the first calamity.
Right now I go from the Lalafels that you actually see in the story. And out of my head I can currently just say 2 that are okay. And this is the guild leader of Uldar and our secretary from the Signs of the Seventh Dawn. I forgot both their names. Every other Lalafell that you see is either an blah. I don't want to say bad words right now. He is a gray area. He is a gray area. Uldar, the gilded city, where once fortune defines one worthy. It hopes a menace of fortune is with us. And this the final leg proves as successful as the previous two. Tataru is not evil. She's just greedy. Let us meet back there, here in that promenade, when our respective task is complete. Good hunting, Aurelia. Okay, actually, now that you say it. Okay, I agree, she is evil. Some things that I remember right now, she is evil incarnated. Okay, that actually means we have one gray area and one that is actually nice. I mean, it feels like it's a personality trait of a Lalafell to just be evil in some way.
Oh, did you know that in year 669, nice, the Council of Sharlians discontinued search for missing person involved in the casting of the ancient teleportation spell, and designated the spell to so forbidden magic, banning its further use. So the Sharlians just lost people because they're teleported.
Wait.
The
lady who
band
came with
teleporting.
the lady who came to the amigo looking for the masked ape double. Who knows what might happen if you hadn't? It'd probably be dead. And the whole lot of my friends besides. We were such fools. Anyway, the disaster really got me thinking about our homeland and about the outsiders who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easy it's been manipulated. I'm about to make myself more worldly man, so here I am. A new company of champions? And you said it would take me to all corners of the realm? That sounds exactly the kind of opportunity I need. And don't worry, I'm not the same stripling you met in Little Amigo. I prepared myself to fight the evil, and I know it's out there. River is also a character I remember. Which is, again, nice to see.
Also, the Wandering Minstrel, the one who unlocks you most of the AX fights and Savage fights, he's from Charlian.
Okay, that's actually something
that's
I didn't knew.
Yeah, I also didn't knew, and he left in the year 1572, which was also the same year that Alphinaud and Alize joined the studium at the age of 11.
Have you come to tell me the news, soldier? Well, I've already heard it. Seems that the would-be saver for the refugees. Benny got himself killed. And not by your hand. He was still a pawn or the helpless Gustav who sought to receive. And that's not why you're here? Aye, you reserved that rumors drift down to Pier Lane. I know of this glorious new company of yours, and just how far I'll go to avoid getting involved with it. Whispers in the streets say it is founded by corrupt coin, by syndicate money. If you think you're recruiting for a just cause, then you are a bigger fool than they took you for. Yes, of course. Because you can trust every single rumor that you hear. Because everyone in the internet says the truth, right?
Yes.
And now if you will click on this link to win 1000 euros. A company that looks like you're the ills of the real empire? Listen friend, I can scarce bear the complaints of the next stall over there. Let alone in terms of our neighbored nation. Okay. Would it be racist to say that it currently not feels safe here? There are way too many small people. Gesundheit! I'm sorry, you wish to recruit me? Is this some sort of fashion man after posing a lady? Well, I'm afraid you're wasting time. This lady is already spoken for. Good day, you miss. With that face, you shouldn't have such an ego. And hello, Philip. Listen, I already I know you. Oh, what a coincidence. You remember me perchance? I'm Yosin of the chain of the Church of St. Adalalama.
Oh, same.
Sorry, I had a stroke. Thank you again for your timely rescue. And I must also thank you for preventing that fraudulent priest from praying on tribune as fortune. A most upsetting business. Are you here for an company? Banquet was it? Ah, it is your companion you seek then. Your proposed organization sounds like a pull of a force too big, but my place is in the church with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking. Okay, this is actually nice to know that I don't recruit him. Right now. Just put on some steel-toed boots and just kick him in the nuts. Multiple times. Maybe put a spike on the front of the shoe. But no, I'm not angry about him. No. How fair you, Aurelia. What hidden gems did the streets of Hildab offered up to your unrelenting grace?
Yeah, this is a stupid idea, Alfino.
A single Alamigan. Well, you certainly give us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. In all these troubled years following calamity, talk of your salvation must seem akin to grasping clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge, nonetheless. And I hope that in spite of people was born in no small part for the victorious you yourself have won. Thank you, Aurelia. I have not squandered the precious gift you have placed into my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation of a new beginning. And yes, we are free to begin. As I have no doubt secrets, the Satana also graced my trial company with her blessing. Our first wave of recruitment is over, the documents signed, and the finances secure. There's not to prevent me from taking the next step. Are you concerned by the syndicate's involvement? Well, as was I. Thus it was the origin of every coin of their country to carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built on corruption. What was there on my screen right now? Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon an outside source at all, but even my family's sustained covers would not sustain the venture of this magnitude. As for the rumors and doubting surrounding the enterprise, well, such things shall plague us in a company that has cancer proven its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should not waste more of it. Let's return to the Rising Stones and lay the first stone for a united Eorzea. Okay, did I got just the offering for a group or was... Oh, and the cutscene. Goes. Another evil person. What is evil about her? Her voice.
Am I evil?
You're not a Lalafar.
Well, I can turn my cat into a Lalafell. I still have a one Fantasio.
Stop.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
Please stop talking.
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the warrior of light would betray our cause.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'Dan law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? And what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Yes, cry.
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Man, my girlfriend is weird.
Nope, not that. Gonna need to do that because right now I need to look something up in game. Okay, good.
Big and angry.
No, this is normal coffee emote. That is not the angry one.
Is that really? Oh, okay. I didn't saw the angry.
Okay. Yeah, when it comes to the guild we are, I'm not really all that open.
What? Sorry, my brain is just blocked. Slight confusion. Did someone write in there or what?
No, since in the cutscene I had now those messages that one of our guild members finished something. And it popped
Oh,
up, and I wanted to know if it is actually one of our guild members or not. Because the name didn't
airship.
really set me anything.
Just an airship finished then. Probably was Henry.
Yeah. Okay, and yeah, come on, a little bit longer path.
A little bit of Monica.
I want to finish the quest here. It is not a journey I soon wish to repeat, but I cannot pause to rest. The culmination of all our efforts is in hand. I must see the preparations for a night around here. Thank you for allowing me to monopolize the service area. I am certain the attendant will be relieved to see you free of further duties. Greetings, Aurelia. Arvina tells me Olison Place to begin his tri-comedy. Parents shall certainly be grateful to have the support of such an organization. The inaugural ceremony that should take place here at the Rising Stars. Katarul is cooperating with Alfino to see it that all is in readiness. Though I'm afraid the recruitments themselves have been left to their own devices for time being. Quite a number of new faces have arrived in Ravensfall late, and I wonder if Slefo might not find himself over. Would you speak with him and see there is off that he is I cannot talk anymore. And for the people, we will see us next week. Then see ya. Hey there! Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the chaotic content. If you want to see me live, check the video description, there you'll find the link for Twitch. I hope I see you soon.